You're listening to the Culips English podcast. To download the study guide for this episode, which includes the transcript, detailed vocabulary explanations, real-world examples, and a quiz, visit our website, culips.com. CULIPS.com. Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew.
And I'm Jeremy.
And you're listening to Culips. Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Andrew.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. It's a nice day. How about you?
I'm doing pretty well as well, thank you. And today, actually, I'm pretty excited to record this episode because you may or may not know this, Jeremy, but this catchword episode is our 200th catchword episode.
Wow, 200th.
Yeah, 200th. Actually, that's a difficult word to pronounce, isn't it?
I was just thinking that. 200th. That sound is important though, right?
Yeah, it tells us it's an ordinal number and that we're counting something. 200th. So I'm pretty stoked. This is a big milestone for the catchword series. So it's a day to celebrate over here at Culips.
Wow. I'm happy to be a part of it.
And we're happy to have you be a part of it. But let's get into the episode. So today we are going to look at a couple of casual English expressions that you can use when you don't know something or you don't understand something, or maybe even you don't know the answer to a question. So that's the topic for today.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, and actually, just before we get started, I do want to remind everyone that there is a study guide for this episode that can be downloaded from our website, culips.com. And the study guide includes a transcript, detailed vocabulary explanations, real-world examples, a quiz, and also a new feature that we just added to the study guide, which is discussion questions or writing prompts. You can actually use these to write or to speak. It's up to you. So the study guide is available right now on the website, culips.com. So go check it out. Okay, so Jeremy, what's our first expression for today? Could you introduce it for us?
Beats me.
You don't know?
No, that's the expression.
Oh, that's the expression.
Yeah.
Okay.
It beats me. That is the expression.
And I like the way that you said it, Jeremy, because that's actually the stress, the intonation that we use often with this expression, isn't it? Beats me.
Beats me.
Yeah. Or sometimes we even say, it beats me.
Yeah, it beats me. If we just mentioned that thing, then we say it, right? It beats me.
Okay, beats me. Is this an expression about fighting or beating somebody up? That's what originally popped into my head.
I guess maybe originally it had that meaning. Mm-hmm. If you ask me a question and I fight with that question and I lose, then the question beats me.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, so there is that element of getting defeated, like some fact or some knowledge or an answer is defeating you because you don't know it.
I guess, yeah. It's like the question is a challenge and I lose.
Right. Right. So when we say beats me, it just means I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Usually if someone asks you for some information Like, where is the nearest, convenience store? Then you say, beats me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Check Google Maps.
Yeah.
And so, what's the difference in saying simply, I don't know, or beats me? Is there a usage difference? When would we use I don't know, and when would you use beats me?
I think beats me is a little bit informal. If someone asked you a question on the street and you don't know them, then this might be a little bit rude. It depends, right? It depends on your tone or your facial expression or something. But it could be rude.
Yeah, it's very direct.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but among friends or people you're close with, I think it's a fun expression to use.
Yeah, I agree.
So one usage note with this expression, it's a fixed expression, all right? It's always beats me or it beats me. I think it would sound really unnatural to talk about a problem in the past and say, it beat me. Do you agree with that, Jeremy? Like,
Yeah.
For example, if I had a math test that I wrote yesterday, or we both wrote it, okay? And then after the test, we were discussing question 10. We're like, oh man, it was so difficult. I didn't know the answer. It beat me. It would sound strange to say that, right?
It's too literal almost.
Yeah.
It's only really in the present tense, I think, that we use it.
Yeah, only in the present tense. So keep that in mind when you are using this expression, everyone.
Yeah, please do.
All right, Jeremy, I think we're ready to listen to some examples with this expression, beats me.
Want to watch the game tonight?
Yeah, sounds good, but I have some plans later on. Do you have any idea when it will end?
Beats me. Probably around 9:30. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, we just heard an example where two friends decided to watch the game after work. One of them wants to know when the game finishes, but his friend doesn't know. He says, beats me, to answer this question. So remember, if you say it beats me or beats me, then it means you don't know something. So this friend here, he doesn't know what time the game ends. And actually, let's listen to that response just a couple more times.
Beats me. Probably around 9:30. Beats me. Probably around 9:30.
Okay, let's listen to one more example with beats me before we move on to our second expression for today.
Where did you get that donut?
Oh, someone left some donuts in the break room. You should go grab one before they're gone.
That's nice. I wonder who left them.
Beats me, but they sure are delicious.
In this example, two coworkers talk about some donuts that were left in their office break room. One of them asks who left the donuts, and the other replies, "It beats me." In other words, he doesn't know. It's a mystery. Let's listen to the coworker answer that question again.
Beats me, but they sure are delicious. Beats me, but they sure are delicious.
So, when you don't know the answer to a question, you can say beats me or it beats me, just like the office worker from this example.
Right on. Jeremy, I don't know what the situation is like in the States, but in Canada, leaving a box of donuts in the break room for your coworkers to enjoy is something that happens probably more often than it should.
I think it happens in the US also.
Yeah. Very cool. Okay, so let's move on to today's second expression.
Second expression. Cool.
Yeah, the second expression. And you'll have to put your detective hat on for this one, maybe. Or maybe take it off, because this expression is to not have a clue. To not have a clue. Clue. C-L-U-E. Clue. To not have a clue. Okay. To not have a clue.
I don't have a clue. He doesn't have a clue. She doesn't have a clue. Right?
Exactly. Okay, so to go back to that detective metaphor that I just used, a detective looks for information, looks for clues to help him solve a mystery, right?
Yeah.
But if he doesn't have a clue, then he can't solve the mystery. So he doesn't have any information. So he doesn't know something, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, if we put all this together, then we can deduce that to not have a clue means to not know something or to not understand something. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I agree. I think a similar expression is to have no idea. We also say that also.
Yep, to have no idea, to not have a clue. Totally common and frequent ways to say, I don't know in English.
I think it's even stronger than just, I don't know. If I say, I don't know, that's maybe normal, but I have no clue is a much stronger way. I totally don't know.
Yeah, it means 100%, like not even a little bit do I know the answer to this question. I don't have a clue.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we compare today's two expressions, it beats me and I don't have a clue, or even I have no idea. All of these three. Do you sense a difference between them, or are they pretty much the same in your opinion?
Only in usage. I think the meaning is the same. It beats me sounds like a quick answer to a question. Someone asks you, where's the bathroom? Beats me. But I have no clue. I think you can use it in more situations.
Yeah.
When you're talking about something you don't know well about, like, I have no clue how to fix a car. You can say that. But you can't say, fixing a car beats me. You can't say that.
Right.
So maybe the usage is the biggest difference. What do you think?
I agree with you. I think in terms of meaning, they're all the same. But yeah, to not have a clue is used in more situations as well. As we were talking about earlier, beats me is very informal, right? It's usually used in casual conversation among friends, but it would be totally normal to hear to not have a clue used in pretty formal situations, like maybe even government debates.
Yeah.
Like you might hear a Congress member say, the president doesn't have a clue how to run this country, or something like that. That would be acceptable.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's a good point as well.
Well, I don't think there's too much more to explain with this expression, so let's move on to some examples.
All right.
Can you give me a hand? I'm trying to delete this app off my phone, but I don't know how to do it.
Me either. I'm terrible with technology. I don't have a clue how to do that. Sorry.
In this example, a guy, actually I think maybe a very old man, he needs a hand deleting an app off his phone, but he doesn't know how to do it. So what does he do? Well, he asks a friend for help, but his friend tells him he also doesn't know how to do it. He says he doesn't have a clue. Right on. Okay, let's listen to the final example for today's episode.
Hey man, have you started working on the assignment for math class?
Yeah, it's pretty difficult. It's going to take me longer than I thought.
Do you have any idea how to answer number 3? I don't have a clue.
Check out the notes from last week's lecture. I found them really helpful when I worked on that question.
Okay, awesome. Will do. Thanks. In this example, a couple of classmates chat about an upcoming math assignment. One of the students asks for help with question number 3 because it's really difficult and he doesn't have a clue how to solve it. And again here, doesn't have a clue means he doesn't know. He doesn't know how to solve the math problem. So the student's friend suggests reviewing the notes from a previous lecture and trying again.
You know, Jeremy, when I was in math class and I would ask a friend that question, like, "Oh, did you get the answer to number 3? It was really tough, right?" I would hate it when my friend said, "Oh, just check your notes."
Give me the answer.
Give me the answer. What I want you to do is give me the answer. All right. Well, everyone, that about wraps it up for us today. I want to thank you for listening. And if you have any comments, questions, drop us a line. You can send us a message via our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/QLipsPodcast. Or you could email us directly at contact@qlips.com.
You can find more episodes of the show at qlips.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
Remember, the study guide for this episode is online now at qlips.com. Everyone, we will be back soon with another episode, so stay tuned for that.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Do you like listening to QLips? If so, please show your support by leaving QLips a 5-star rating and a review on iTunes or Stitcher. This helps new listeners find the show. So don't delay. Rate and review today.